let's talk about what we read from this week because Wednesday is such an awesome time. It's it's my favorite day of the week. I know Fridays is slowly creeping up there because of this show, and we get to kick back, relax, and talk about all the stuff we love and all the great stuff that came into our shop, Heroes World. But yeah, let's start it off. Let's talk about first book up, number one, Black Panther by John Ridley. Yep, that John Ridley. You know him from his movies. And Juann Cabal, one of Marvel's new up and coming artists. They call them the Stormbreakers. This is a new Marvel number one, but of course, it's got the Marvel Legacy numbering to it. And it is kind of a continuation of the previous run, which was helmed by the writer Tanisi Coates. So, yeah, great start to the series. What did you think, Jesse?
I enjoyed it. I'm not big up on the Black Panther backstory and lore and everything behind him. I've seen the movies. I've read a few books, but I'm definitely interested. They introduced are these two new Wakandans?
Yes.
Yes, I'm liking them. Um, I like their fighting style. They're really cool. They're a cool little pair that gets together and fights the bad guys. I like the art. I think
Yeah.
it's very with Black Panther. He's very dark, right? But they ba- balance it with the bright, vibrant colors. So that's really cool. I have been reading the Avengers since number one
So, with Jason Aaron, right?
with Jason Aaron, and I like how they kind of tied it in. Black Panther's kind of been gone, and that now
Yep.
he's back. And I think the first few pages caps like, are you devoted to the Avengers? Like, are you going to be the leader of the Avengers?
Yep. Are you gonna maintain your position as the chairperson? See, that's one of the things I really liked about this book. This book solidifies itself in the current realm.
Mhm.
It sets its place, but it also gives the reader, if they're new to it, just enough background to be able to follow it. It's not leaving you in the dark and in the dust. And I really liked how this first issue basically took some political intrigue because we see that Wakanda now has a new government. T'Challa, as the monarch, as the king, is still the figurehead, but he
Yes.
does not run it. They've gone to an actual democracy, and that's crazy. And so there's some political intrigue, and he kind of butts heads with that council. I like that.
Yeah.
But then also we get, like you said, saw these two new characters, and we know that there's some espionage, some spy stuff going on, and this also is that little bit of political intrigue because you see that T'Challa has made decisions to protect Wakanda and his people's place in the world. And in order to do that, he's embedded sleeper agents all across the globe. And some group has figured that out and is targeting them. Fantastic concept. It's really cool. I can totally see a king doing that to protect his people, protect his land. But I also liked how he brought it back and had the Avengers in it, and they talk. You see at the end of the first issue, there's kind of this prelude of things to come. He's going to butt heads with Cap. He's going to cross paths with the X-Men, and maybe, just maybe, because he's not the actual head of Wakanda, his own bodyguards are going to have to kind of bring him in and stuff. So they've set the tone for this comic right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Excellent first issue. And I think it's going to be good for any reader, whether you know Black Panther or not. And then also, as a nice little bonus, I don't know which cover you grabbed, but I've been really fond of these kind of video game-esque covers. Super cool. Reminds me of the movie. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Man, what a great cover and a great book. So yeah, this week's chock full of good stuff, man. So in this one, yeah, definitely highly recommend it.